Hey guys, it is Andre, and today I am rewind planning from June 12th to June 18th, and this was the plan with me that I decided to nix just because I sounded like a crazy pants the whole time. But I do have the new format of the personal kit to show you guys. I also did bring out the glitter headers because even if I didn't get the glitter sampler, I would still probably have multicolor glitter, and I mean, may as well. I know there's a difference. It just always doesn't come to me. But I just picked these up because, I mean, why not? But the new format, I love. It makes more sense for no white space planning, but it also has a lot of functional stickers. So if you like functional planning, it still makes sense as well. So I tried to keep it kind of in the middle, and you end up getting more stickers, especially since you get like this whole extra area because these are no longer on here, so it frees up space, and then you have extra dots on here, you have an extra heart checklist, you have a bigger weekend banner. It all works out really well, and I really like this format. And these are also cut to washi strips because I noticed in personal planning, you're more planning like you're not have a lot of room because a full box does take up like, you know, most of this. So even the smaller ones. So you have on this little sheet, which is gonna be the same price, and it's gonna just have this extra little piece. So you have your side washi, you have a bunch of the little dots like we had before, and you have 8 heart checklists instead of the 7, just because the 8th one fit. May as well. I don't know. And then on this page, actually this page is the same that's in the mini kit, and I felt like this format was really cool because you had half boxes, quarter boxes, and appointment labels, and a ton of them. And then you had a bunch of little things, which was pretty much the same as what we had before, except for I think there was only 2 asterisks and 2 hearts. And then so you're getting 4 extra little things in the same headers. And then this page that's different has the washi on top, which is I think about the same. I don't have any personal kits near me. I don't. But let me see, actually, am I over here? Let me do this. Messing up my pile. It ends up being pretty much the exact same size as the full box, but it just kind of strips. And then I'll obviously pick patterns so that it's not like, you know, the like text or anything. And then you can also layer them if you want them to be a full box because I don't put any like space in between them. And then you have a plan next week sticker, you have a 3 heart checklist, you have solid washi on the bottom that are cut in strips. These ones each, this one's 1, 2, 2, and 3. 2 appointment labels, like large ones, 2 habit trackers, and then a weekly checklist. So I'm gonna go ahead and get planning. But I am going to use the sampler. The only thing that I wish I could have fit on here was flags, but then we would have had to make it 3 pages, and then, you know, the price point and everything. So I do have solid flags in multicolor. So I don't know if I want to like pull in multicolor. Like, you guys let me know. Do you guys care if I pull in multicolor items or if I pull in like the glitter sampler? Because, I mean, it's kind of the same thing except for the multicolor. I'm using my multicolor stash, and this I'm using a sampler. So I don't know. Does it matter? I don't know. And I can also do a white space plan with me in the future using these kits, but this week I'm just going to kind of like play around a little because I haven't yet with this format. I mean, I have, but it's because it's like I'll play with around something and I'm like, I need to change it. And then I'll play around with it and I'm like, I need to change it. And I still kept the washi strips a little bit skinnier so it's not as crowded. And I was going to for the weekend banner do like a strip weekend banner, but I actually found out that the space in between Saturday and Sunday changes from her old inserts to her new academic inserts, and I didn't want if you had one for it to be long or one to be short, so I went ahead and kept it the little banner. But you don't have to use it, obviously, but it is an option if you would like to. You don't need to trim it all. At all. And like I said, I got my new hole punch, which I'll link down below. I got it on Amazon, and it's been treating me very, very well. Except for right there. Oh, it just didn't collect in the thing. Put it there. So yeah, this week was very busy, and I just filmed my plan with me for next week, and I feel like next week's super boring compared to this week. So I was kind of bummed that like my plan with me didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, just because I feel like I had so many plans. I'm just going to put the little extras. I need to clean it out already. I had so many plans this past week, and I'm actually filming this kind of early. Usually I like to film my rewinds like after the week happens, but today is Friday. But I don't think I'm going to be doing much else besides kind of working this weekend, so it's totes cool that I'm doing it early. is what that looks like. And then this is my hole punch. I like it better than the all silver one that I had that like killed my hand when I used it. Oh, my phone almost fell on the floor. I saved it. I don't even need my scissors, which is cool. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to go ahead first into my little sidebar area, which I normally use for dinners. And this week, I didn't do too bad with dinners. I cooked, Amanda came over, we had a craft night on Monday and I cooked dinner. I made us steak salads. And then on Tuesday, I went out to dinner with Jessica. Wednesday, I made myself turkey burgers. And then on Thursday, Amanda and I went to Phil's Ice House, which is like a burger place, a lot of burgers. And then today's Friday and I'm probably gonna make myself some kind of like green bean stir fry thing, which sounds delicious. And then this weekend, I'm just gonna cook for Nick and I. I think we're gonna do, I think we have Home Chef. So we have fried chicken and pork chops in case you guys wanted to know. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the little dinners header. But yeah, I'm very, very pleased with my schedule. I think I'm going to put a glitter header in between. So I'm going to do the blue one just to add a little something. That's why I like having these. Again, you can also use multicolor glitter headers. And then I think I'm going to put a glitter header in on the top every day. I just really like the way this looks. You don't have to do this. I did show you guys. I don't think I used the glitter headers last week. Oh yeah, I did. I used multicolor ones just because, I don't know, I just really like the look of it. I try to just use what's in the kit, but, you know, we all have our planning styles. I could make this like a 4-page kit, but then it would just be like a mini kit at that point. I know Kirsten used mini kits in her personal inserts if you guys want to see like what a mini kit looks like in there. Switch them up. I love glitter headers. Where would we be without Jessica and her glitter headers? The world may never know. I remember whenever she came to visit and like worked for me for like a week, and it was like forever ago, and she wanted me to like, she was like talking about glitter headers and was like, I wish that they're like so like thick, and I made her like a bunch for personal use. And I was like, I don't know what these people need with these glitter headers, aka these people are Jessica. I was like, I don't understand. But now I get the hype. So let's start with Monday. So on Monday, I have all my stuff out here. I pulled out Munchkins, and then I think I picked up two $2 Tuesdays of mine, and then also the Couples Box and Cactus stickers. So lots of Munchkins. I just feel like I have a Munchkin for everything. So I'll leave Once More With Love and Fox and Cactus linked down below for you guys. So let's see, on Monday I went grocery shopping for myself, which was super fun because usually Nick goes grocery shopping with me, and it's a little bit different whenever you go grocery shopping with your husband versus going with just yourself. It was very peaceful. And then I wanted to take Nick, but Nick left to go to LA with Brian. So we'll do the little like, yay, Munchkin. And then also I had a craft day with Amanda, so I'm going to do the little crafting Munchkin, which was really fun. We made more not dashboards. I always call them dashboards, but they're dividers. I made these ones. So they turned out really, really pretty, and just like chatted, and I made dinner. Dinner wasn't my favorite thing. Like, I made better dinners before, but what are you going to do? So I think for this day, I am going to use, let's see, I don't know. This is the only struggle I have. I'm like, I don't know what I want to use. I'm going to use an appointment label, so let's use the green. We'll use the green down here. I'm going to put a piece of washi in between. I'll do this one. I'm just going with the flow here, see what happens. And then I'm gonna do I'll do a quarter box. Let's do a pink quarter box. A little washi above that. I would pull up the washi that I already put down and use it, but it's okay. Quarter box. And then I think I'm also going to use, do I want to use a half box? Could use a half box. Or I can use some little things stacked because I like doing that. But I think I'm going to use a quarter box. I mean a half box. I'm sorry. I'm going to use the navy one. Another piece of washi on top. I think I should be able to get away with just using a little. Let's see if I can. If not, we have undo. Nope, that works perfect. So I think for the biggest thing of the day would probably be like crafting. And then we'll do the little, oh dang, I should have did this the other way. That's okay. I'll do the little grocery shopping down here and then the Nick leaving for LA here. Super cute. Maybe I'll actually just move the crafting over to the other side. Because I like them to kind of stagger, otherwise I feel like there's too many characters. So I think that looks super cute. And then let me zoom you guys in a little bit because it's a little crazy. Okay, my nails are very grown out. I'm going this week. So then on Tuesday, what do I have on here? Okay, so we went to see Baywatch, and I'm going to use these little like Munchkin friends. I'm going to use the one that's like cute. I mean, they're all cute. I'm just going to stick that in the back of my hand. And then I'm also going to do this little reservation for one. I was going to go out to like an actual restaurant and eat by myself, but I ended up going just to Shake Shack, which I haven't been to in a really long time. It was pretty good. It was a lot of food and I didn't eat it all, but it was my little date with myself. I also went to Nordstrom and I picked up a cupcake for Kirsten, but I'm going to do the little like money thing. I didn't really buy a lot. I ended up buying 2 t-shirts for me, and then 1 button-up shirt for Nick, and then 2 shirts for Avery. And then I also went to work this day. So we got 4 things going on this day. I think for this day, I want to use, for at least one of them, 2 of the little things stacked up, which you guys know I like to do. So I think for that, I'm going to use 2 of the pink ones, which I'm going to use the TVs. Obviously, you can use little things like they're intended to for little things. But if you need some extra like washi, or in my case, stuff to layer like munchkins on, this is a great option. And then I'm just going to go ahead and stick that right over top of the TVs. And that is for me going to Nordstrom. And then I'm also going to use a little quarter box. And I'm going to use the orange one with a little piece of washi. Use this little piece here for the top of it. My in frame, sort of. I'm sorry, I'm flipping all around here. And then in between that, I'll grab another piece. I can use a quarter box or what? I'll probably use an appointment label. Yeah, okay. So then I need another little piece. This is gonna be a little tough, but I hope we can make it happen. Just trying to guesstimate. Oh, perfect. So then here I'll do the reservation for 1. Actually, I'll do the Jessica and I going to Baywatch. That movie wasn't very good, I'm going to tell you that. It wasn't very good. And then I'm going to do a little appointment label. So for that, I'll do the green on the bottom. Actually, be this way. I don't want to mess up again for the millionth time. And then what do I want to put in between? Do I want to do another 2... these? I might do that actually and do the little asterisk, and then another heart. And then I'll fill up, I'll fill the middle with washi before I end up doing this. I'm just gonna grab the little pink piece. This is turning out mighty easy. I feel like with the mini kits we were missing like the half boxes, so I feel like it was hard sometimes. And then I'm gonna do, oh, I put them in backwards because I was supposed to put them the other way. My bad. Ugh, I don't want to pull out my undo. I'm too lazy. This is what happens. Okay. Whew. Crisis averted. Okay. Oh wait, I need to put them on top. What am I doing? I'm getting hungry. And I feel like when I get hungry, I get hyper. That doesn't really make a ton of sense, but stick that on there, and then stick the little reservation for 1 right there. That covers up the appointment part, but that's okay. And then on Wednesday, I baked a cake at home for my cake balls, which I'm making cake balls today after I finish this video, after I eat. So I'm going to do the little baking the cake part, even though it doesn't look like the cake I made because it just doesn't. And then I'm trying to keep up all my munchkins together. And then I also called the newborn photographer finally, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab a little photo munchkin, which I'm super excited about. He only books 15 newborns a month, so like I wanted to make sure to get in there early as possible. So we have that, and then also this day I did design. This was the day I was supposed to have my first photography class, but that class got canceled, which was really lame, and I'm kind of sad about it. And I'm going to do the green little thing there. So I think for me, I don't know. I think I'm going to use an appointment label for sure here. So I'm going to do the appointment label on the bottom. And then I'll do a little piece of washi. Probably going to use a half box here, I think. Yeah. And then I'm going to do a little piece of, actually I'm going to use, no, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to use a piece of, do I want to use this? No, I'm just going to use pattern washi because I have a lot of it. Pattern washi up top. There's a dog barking outside. I'm going to use a half box. Probably could have pulled that up a little higher, but that's okay. And then on top of that, I'm going to do, what do I want to do up there? Maybe I'll do an appointment label with a big piece of washi, maybe? Oh, you know what else would be cute? Since I am using the flags, I could do this. I could do green. Let's do 1, 2, 3 green. Which again, you can use these as little things as they are intended. But I like using them as kind of like background washi. So I'm going to grab these. I'm going to put these in. And then I'm going to grab a flag from here. Or like I said, you could grab some multicolor if you just want, if you think that, you know, you don't use the glitter headers, you just need some flags, you just need some quarter boxes. Grab some multicolor. They're the best. And then I'm just going to do a blue flag. And then just cover up those icons. Okay, so I'm going to do the little design munchkin here. I'm going to do the little cake baking here. Oh, that ends up being the wrong way. We're going to pull out undo because that's been sitting for a minute. And then I'm going to take a break, fill out this half of the week, and then come back to do the other half, which I'm really liking the way this is looking, guys. Really liking it. So let's go ahead and air this out. It dries pretty fast. Starting to get hungry. All right, and then I'm gonna do the little photo munchkin. Perfect. So that is the first half of the week, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill it out, and I'll be back with the second half. Okay, so the first half of the week is filled out. It's funny because I started with 50% battery, and now I'm down to 25% battery. So I have just that to finish the week off. I think I want to start with Saturday and Sunday just because, I don't know what I want to do here, and I kind of want to make sure I have enough going on. I know that I'm planning today because Nick comes home tonight, and I wanted to make sure that I could work this weekend and then just spend time with him, and I didn't have to worry about editing and uploading and filming videos. And then also I want to put the weekend banner in here, so I'm going to grab some washi. Let's see. I think I'm going to do blue. I might just stack this on top of each other because I feel like I have a lot of washi left, so it doesn't matter. And I'll do the pink. Should make sure I'm in frame. And again, I apologize for my nails. I'm getting them done this week. I really need to switch it up, I think, the next time though, just to make sure that I get them done like more towards when I'm filming and not in the middle of the week when I'm not filming anything. So it's the weekend banner on there. And then on Sunday I'm going to work, and it's also Father's Day. So I don't know. I think for Father's Day I'm just going to put in a little asterisk on top. I'll do the little asterisk one. Use that one, and then I'm just going to put in a piece of solid washi. I think I'm going to do the blue because I'm going to do a half box for work just because that's all that's going on this day, and I'm going to use a pattern one because I ain't got much else left. Well, there is only pattern half boxes in the kit. Like I said though, if you need some half boxes, Summer Multicolor has lots of them. So I'm going to put the work guy in there, and then on Thursday I am working, so I need another one of these. And then also it is 24 weeks, which is tomorrow, which is crazy. And I'm going to use the little blue baby Sleeping on the Cloud, and these are the solid ones that were $2 Tuesdays, I think 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. And then for that I'm going to use two of, like I did before, two of these for work, just on the top here. I'm not even going to put a flag down because I don't need to fill up that much space. And these will, oh goodness. Okay. So I'm going to just put in the little work right there. And then I'm going to put in, let's see, what do I want to do? A quarter box, an appointment label, a quarter box. So I feel like it's a pretty significant thing. We'll use the green one. And I think I'm going to do a little piece of washi above. I don't need that much washi though. I might cut one of these in half. I could still do that. Grab one of these. Put the little quarter box in there. Put the little baby on this side. Perfect. And then I'm going to move up to the top. Now I'll backtrack a little bit and I will go back to Thursday. So on Thursday I did have a donut making class in the morning. So I'm going to do the little mixing bowl kind of thing, which was very informative and I liked it a lot. I did that by myself and it was very, very fun. And I have a couple classes scheduled by myself, including biscuits, which I'm very, very excited for. So I had that, and then I also did like a sip and paint kind of thing. Is that what it's called? Sip and paint with Amanda, and it was also cleaners. So I'm going to do this on here, and then the little iPad because it does look like painting on Thursday, which I think mine turned out pretty good. I might put it in the nursery. That's how much I like it. I don't know yet though. We'll see. So I am going to do for sure two little things together. So I'm going to do the orange little box in the heart. I do have a lot of like solid washi that I could be using, but it's fine. I'm going to end up with a lot of solid washi, I think. But that's okay. And I'm going to put in, actually, grab a little bit more solid washi. I'm just going to grab this whole thing. No, I'll save that one. No, it's okay. We'll just leave it. I'm going to do the little iPad painting one because that was in the evening. It was very, very fun. Let me see if I actually have a picture of the one I did. Because it is cute. And it kind of goes with the theme of the nursery, so I might use it. And, I mean, it's not the best thing ever, you know, but I'm no artist, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. But I think it turned out pretty cute. Pretty cute. So there is that. And then I'm going to use a half box on this day. So I think this day I'll use the quarter box. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm going to do the quarter box on this day. I'm going to grab a little bit of washi. I'll use the little piece that I have left over up here on the bottom. Then I need a little bit on the top. So I'm just going to grab this mid piece here. And this one I'll do the little cleaning munchkin on, put her a little sideways. And then I think I'm going to put up here, Do I want to do this or do I want to do little things? What do I want to do? Oh, you know what else I could? No, I'm going to do that the other day. Let me actually see what I'm going to do for this day and then I'll come back to this one. So on this day, I have a lot more going on. So I want to see what I want to do. I have new releases, but I didn't get a sticker out for that. I do have a hair. I got my hair cut and colored. I don't know if you're able to see it, but I went this color. It's like cooler and I got highlights. So, and it smells really good right now because it's like freshly like done. I'm going to use the little blue hair cutting scissor things, and those are from last week's $2 Tuesday. Nick's coming home. I'm going to pick him up tonight. I'm really excited about, so I'm going to use the little couple sticker, and then also I am filming and editing and planning and all that jazz, so I'm going to grab a little like floating in the stickers kind of thing. So for this, I want to use, I think I want to use this on top because I think that I might be able to use a flag, and I've done this before. Use a pink flag and see if I can cover it up. I think it covers it up pretty much. Yep. Perfect. And then next to that one, I am going to put in that Nick comes home. And then after that, I do have like quarter boxes on here, but I'm probably not going to use those. I'm going to use, what else do I have? Oh, I'm going to use some of the washi. I'll use this for the haircut. So we'll do the pink washi. I feel like I'm not going to have enough space this day. For the haircut. For here. Actually, I'm going to wait and put something in the middle. Alright, let me put some washi in. Let me lift this up because it's crooked. Wiggle, wiggle. Here we go. This is like perfect. I'm going to do the appointment label. I'm going to do, oh, I already used green. I used orange. In the middle here, I'm going to do the little, actually I'll put the haircut one up here because it's more of an appointment. And then I'm going to do the little jumping and the stickers down here. That makes more sense. And then I do actually have a full half box, so I might as well use that, or may as well, who knows. And then I'm just going to layer it over top. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I have washi. I have solid washi too. I have a lot of like non-pattern washi left. So I'm just going to grab this orange, stick it in here. Where we at battery wise? Doesn't tell me. Okay, and then bake in the cake. Or donut class. One or the other. Okay, so I think that is everything. I'm going to go ahead and fill it in. I'm using my Scribbler Sharpie. It's just a black Sharpie Ultra Fine that says Scribbler on it. But I'm going to fill everything out and then I'll be back to put in my little dots and show you what it looks like when I put in the planner and what is left. 12%, I'm looking solid. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back into my Filofax, which I love. And it looks so cute. Okay, and then I'm going to put in the little dots that I have. I think you have like an extra dot now, possibly. Just gonna kind of spread the love around with the dots. Oh yeah, I think you have some extra dots because I don't think I could do this many before. Sweet. Only I could fit one more on there. It's okay though. I will be alright. I'm actually gonna move this one right here. Okay. So that is this weekend full. So what is left on here are the checklists, which again, I used last week. I think it turned out really, really cute doing like a white space spread. If you guys want to see a white space spread using the new kit, let me know in the comments down below. But I mean, it's going to look pretty similar to this because I kind of use the stickers in the same way. And I didn't use, like I used one full box, so it would look more, it would be easier because I wouldn't have to like cut things up. But I think it looked pretty cute. And so I have all of those left, so there's 8 of those. I do have one habit tracker left, which there is room to put 2. I did put 2 over here. I have 4 pieces of solid washi and 1 piece of pattern washi left, as well as 2 appointment labels, and then I have 8 little things, and also I have, excuse me, I have 6 headers left as well. And then all I used on here was 2 flags and 8 glitter headers. So I didn't really use a ton of this, but it's gonna go in my declutter pile. But like I said, if you use personal kits and you know, you see that you need something extra, I do have the summer multicolor line, which matches a lot of kits that are gonna be in the summer, and honestly really every season, because I use a lot of these colors a lot. So you have the option for that. We also do have options for if you know you use a lot of half boxes. We have half boxes, quarter boxes, appointment labels and things like that, and like little work labels. So let me know if you guys care, if there's a difference to you if I pull in multicolor or if I pull in one sampler. So I mean, I really don't think it matters, but if you guys have a preference. But this is the new format and I really like it. You get some more stickers for your buck because you get this extra little sheet here. So I hope you guys like it. And then this format will be starting after the next mystery kit. So it'll probably be starting around this week's releases. So July 7th will probably be the first kit that comes out in this format. So it'll be coming soon. Keep an eye out for it, but this is this week and I hope you guys like it. And again, I'm sorry that the actual plan of me for this turned out so terribly, but I really like the last two and I'm really liking the rewind spreads in here and using all my munchkins and stuff. I think it looks so cute. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.